Hello everyone, hope you're doing well. Today I woke up to the news that we have a new event going on. If we look down here, you will see that we have a new event. We can click on this and see that there are two new miners that were released today. Now, are these miners worth it or not? Now, if you are new to this channel, which you probably are because I usually upload content in Spanish, but what you need to know about this channel is that I create content on how to maximize your earnings in this game, how to play efficiently, and how to spend your RLT wisely. RLT, or the Roller token, is the in-game coin that allows us to buy miners. So we want to make sure that we buy powerful miners at the right prices so that we can maximize our profits, because obviously if you are spending your RLT, you want to be able to mine as much as you can in the shortest time possible. So are these miners good or not? Well, let me tell you what I think. I'm gonna show you one thing to try to put you in perspective. Let's go to my mining room. I've been playing this game for about 15 months. If we go here to my profile, I'm gonna click on it, and then you will be able to see that I've been playing RollerCoin for about 15 months. Now, I've been able to grow my account exponentially within those 15 months because I've been very disciplined and careful with how I spend each roller token. And one thing you need to know is that the best way to spend your RLT right now is buying the season pass. That's how you're gonna get the most mining power out of your RLT. But then there are also promotions like the ones that RollerCoin has released today. However, the one thing you need to know is that you have to do some math to understand whether these miners are good or not. Like I showed you before, this miner produces 50,000 gigahashes and you would pay 25 RLT. Now, if we do some quick math and we divide the amount of gigahashes that we would get for this miner divided by the amount of RLT that we paid, we would be getting exactly 2,000 gigahashes per RLT spent. That is the ratio. Now I'm gonna show you something here in my mining room. And now if we go to my second mining room, I'm gonna show you the first miners that I ever bought on this game. And if we go here, you can see the melee miner, and this has 1 star, meaning that I merged 2 of these miners. That's how we get a 1-star miner, is by merging 2 regular or basic miners. If you can see here, it says that the power of this miner is 210 gigahashes, but this is the power now that my miner is merged. Before the merge, this miner was producing 70,000 gigahashes, and I paid 33 RLT for each miner. If we do the math quickly here, you can see that 70,000 gigahashes divided by 33 roller token, it means that the ratio or the power or the amount of gigahashes I get per roller coin spent was 2,121 gigahashes, meaning that the ratio or the power I got for each RLT that I spent for this miner was higher than the amount of power that I would get if I buy the new miner that was released today. So this miner offered me a better ratio back in the day, and I bought this miner, I'm gonna say, about 11 months ago. And the other thing you need to understand is that when I bought this miner, it was a really good deal, because back in the day the network power of the whole game was much lower than this number here. Now you see that we have about 97 EHS. Back in the day when I bought these melee miners, the mining power was between, I can't remember exactly, but it was somewhere between 25 and 40 exahashes, which means that now that the network power is much higher, the same mining power is worth less. Or not worth less, but you wouldn't be able to mine as many coins as you would have been able to mine with that same mining power back in the day. So in my opinion, these new miners are only an okay miner. They are okay. Of course that these 2 new miners are much better than any of the miners that you can see down here. However, they're not as good as other miners, or at least the ratio should be much higher. So if your account is newer and you are a new player and you're trying to grow your account, I would advise you to wait. If anything, I would much rather buy the season pass, because you can get higher power buying the season pass. I did the math, and if you're newer or new to the game and you don't have any of the miners that they are offering in the season pass, then you would be looking at 2.3 PHS as long as you complete all the free quests. When you buy the season pass, you will also get 35 RLT in return. So at the end, you would only be paying 135 RLT for the season pass. It'll get you about 17 or 18 miners. I might be wrong, but I know for a fact that the mining power you will get for those miners and buying the season pass would be about 2.3 PHS, which is the same as 2,300,000 gigahashes. All right, so that is a lot of mining power for each RLT spent. If we do the math and we get our ratio, you would be looking at over 13,500 gigahashes per roller token spent, compared to the 2,000 gigahashes per roller coin spent here on these miners. So if you ask me, are these worth it? I would say if you are new to the game, they are not worth it. I would wait for a much better promotion, a much better discount. And if you are really trying or debating whether you should buy this, I would rather get the season pass 100 times rather than these miners. These are okay miners if you have a bigger account and if you have the roller token to spend. In my opinion, if I was starting again from scratch, like I said, back in the day, I waited 4 months to buy my first miners, and it was the milli miners that I bought for the first time because I was waiting. I waited for over 4 months to buy my miners. I was waiting for a really good promotion back in the day, and this came around and I was able to buy these miners. Now, if I was starting again, like I was saying, I would not buy those 2 miners. They are not bad miners. Don't get me wrong. They're not great, but they're good. However, like I said, if you're looking to optimize how you spend your RLT and you're looking to maximize your earnings, I would not buy them. I would wait for a better promotion. I would wait for something that's better, bigger, and more powerful, and then start off with a great miner rather than a good miner. So that is my take on this new miners and this new event. Now, if you have been following the blogs and RollerCoin, you would know that this is not and this will not be the only event that we have for this season. As you can see, we already went through a couple events in the past, and now we're moving forward to the next event. So you can see, let's see down here, I know there's here somewhere. So you can see that we are right here where it says Pride Week. We had the scuba diving one. I don't like boxes, to be honest. It's like gambling, and I don't like to gamble. I'd rather know what I'm buying, and if I'm spending something, I know what I'm getting in exchange for that. And also we had another box, the Dragon Boat Festival, which was basically the Chinese boxes that were released again. And now we have the next event coming on the 4th of July. I would say, please do not rush to buy a miner. Wait for a really good miner. That's what you want to do if you really want to be efficient and you want to maximize your profits. So that's what I do here. That's how I was able to get ahead in the game. That's how I've been able to grow so much. Of course, I also get some referrals because I've been sharing my journey and all my strategies, and people like it and then they sign up using my link. So that is also good for me. But the reason why I've been able to get to the top 200 in less than 14 months was because I was constant, I was very disciplined, and I've been buying the best of the best miners that I can find. Of course, it takes a lot of time waiting. You have to be patient because you get tempted when you see a new miner coming in and you think, okay, this miner is better, but being better doesn't mean that it is the best. And if you are here and if you have the same plans as me and you want to grow as much as I've been growing, then I would highly advise and suggest that you wait for that really good opportunity when it comes. Do not rush to buy any miners. There are new events and we will get, I assure you 100%, we will get a miner that is powerful, that is worth your RLT, and that's how you get ahead in the game. All right, hold on to your RLT because they're gold, and then be ready to get a really good miner when you see it coming. And hopefully you will be able to follow a good strategy and be able to profit from this game. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you find some value in it, and I will be seeing you on the next video. Take care. Bye bye.